Hey everybody, welcome back to the Property Power Couple with Colton and Haley. And today we have a special treat for all of us. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Michael Ray Newman. How are you?
Very good, man. Glad to be here.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're so excited. So I've known Michael for a very long time, basically most of my life. We're both hometown Midlothian.
Hometown.
His daughter and myself, we graduated together, and then we both had a baby a couple days apart. And
lived on the same street pretty much. I mean, it was just the kids are the same age, dang near.
Yeah.
And now we got the grandbabies running around, so it's been crazy.
And they're doing stuff together, which
No.
is so fun. They're hanging out together. Kinley and Hollis, me and Presley.
So how far are they apart?
Like a couple days. Kinley just
Stop it.
Hollis is like the 15th, right? And and Kinley's the 19th.
Let's go with that.
Yeah. They're like within the same week, which is just crazy.
Yes, 15.
So they're hitting all these milestones together and all of that kind of stuff. So that's kind of cool.
I got a picture. Saw it on one of the social. They were standing there.
Oh yeah. Hollis was at the birthday party when we had all the kids. We went over to that place in Mansfield, one of those play places, But I like that one because it's not massive. So you can you don't have to crawl in there.
The chaos is controlled.
And they had so much fun.
Field.
They had so much fun. They were going crazy, and then we're gonna be at Hollis's party. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. But all that stuff, and then now we are able to hang out in a business setting.
I know it's crazy watching you guys grow up, and then watching you guys really flourish in the community as business owners, entrepreneurs, and I got so many questions, but I won't blow y'all up with all of them right away. But it's really cool to see you guys. I'm super grateful to work for y'all. Just saying that we do this all over North America with our business academy and our training. And what we do is that we ask business owners just right here. We say, "Why'd you get into business for yourself?" And we hear things like, "Man, I just got a great product and great service. I'm able to serve the community, and it's been a lot of fun." Or, "I wanted to give my family something I didn't have."
Yeah.
Or, "I wanted to make a ton of money." Or the funniest one is, "I wanted to control my own schedule in my own town."
Oh, that's so cute.
That's so
cute.
That's so cute. I've never heard it like that. Oh, that's so cute. How's that working? I always say, "How's that working out for you?"
Not good.
The reality is, and this is really unique because you guys are a property power couple. I love the name, love your brand, I love what you guys are doing in so many three different verticals, man. I know it's tough, and we've talked about it. We've had coaching sessions about it, but the reality is that you don't control your own time. The tail is wagging the dog, and you don't even know which way's up. When we're at home, we feel like we need to be at work, and there's that anxiety, and then we come into this regret. Oh, I'm letting you're letting your baby girl down, or I didn't take enough time, or I was snippy here because I'm worried about paying the light bill. And then here's what happens when solopreneurs that are like not quite as big as you, they run their own gig, they start wearing all the hats. And then they always work. And they're working in the business instead of driving the business. So here's what I need to do. Here's what they say. I got to hire somebody. If we can just hire somebody, it'll be okay. That's not the case either. And the fact is, business owners don't have any systems, process, or procedures in place. That's the big thing. And they can't hire people because they don't know what kind of process, procedures, the KPIs, key performance indicators to put in place. What's unique about you guys, y'all got way down the road and ran right into that same trap.
Oh, yeah.
But what y'all did realize quickly, I got to have systems. And you were already ahead of it, working with this and trying to get this Google Doc in place. So you were already, and plus but you had all these people coming in because you have to grow your team. And you got to manage your internal customer and your external customer. So it's crazy, and it's cool to watch you guys manage it, and how far you guys have come in such a short period of time is really cool.
Yeah, we've all those problems, all those statements, all those things have happened to us, and we're relatively young. But we have lots of hats. We're constantly wearing them. Earlier we were just talking about on some previous stuff, Kinley and trying to give her the time and all that kind of stuff, because it's a whole job too. I gotta be there. We gotta be there. But we also work together.
That's the reason we started. That's the reason I started, because I wasn't employable. Nobody would hire me. But one thing I wanted to make sure I didn't do, I never wanted to miss a baseball game, or a
I'm gonna be there,
or a cheer. And I was, but I will tell you, sometimes I was there, and now with my youngest about to graduate, and I won't dominate your time, but this was really cool, and I want you guys to think about this, because it's not about the business. It's about the small little stackable moments. And we were at the last cheerleading competition in Orlando, Disney. It's really cool because Presley's our oldest, y'all's age.
We know her.
She was at Disney when Lily was like 9 months old.
Oh, wow.
And I got a picture of her in her Midlothian high school.
Oh, and then you're just,
And now the cycle came back, so it was all kind of craziness, right?
Yeah, I love it.
The first last, or last first, or whatever. I've been crying all year, all right? Get that out of the way. Because this time I was worried about paying the light bill.
Yeah.
I was worried when you guys are coming up. We're
hustling and we're just trying.
Yeah, we're just trying, and we got to do this and that. And you guys are where I was.
Mm-hmm.
And the coolest thing that I sat back this time, and I get chills thinking about it. I had such gratitude because I was watching her do her thing, and like I watched Presley, like I watched Trent. We traveled all over the North America doing something. Y'all afforded us some really cool trips.
Yeah.
And they were because of the athletics and what you guys put into it, which drove a lot of your competitiveness. Is one of the reasons you're here now. But I didn't have any anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Wow, what's that feel like?
I don't. That was awesome.
Were you medicated?
Yeah, I don't know. different podcast.
Different podcast.
But man, for the first time, I was like, man, I wasn't like, because you truly don't scale a business. I say this forever, and I misspeak. You don't build a business, you build people, and people build the business.
Yes.
That sounds good, but here's the reality. You guys build the business. Mm-hmm. You don't scale the business until you learn how to build people.
Yeah.
And you're not able to put the systems in place. But at my labor company, I've got a guy that's awesome, Dave Montgomery. I don't have to. He calls me when there's a problem, and we usually put it out quick because when he calls me, he gives me 3 solutions.
Right.
And I say, pick one, bro. They all sound good, and he does it, right?
Yep.
The same thing right now with my Edge Globe, our training company. I got Mike D. He's been with me 11 years.
Yeah. We love Mike.
Cool.
By the way,
you do.
Mike's the best. We love him.
Is he here? Can he hear you say that?
So we love you, Mike.
He's amazing.
He's the best. So I've got that, and then I put people in place that can run those. And for one of the first times, I didn't have any anxiety of I'm watching, and that takes me away a little bit. I try to be present
and I'm
in the
supposed to
moment.
be here, and I'm gonna watch Kinley do this, but 14 things didn't happen, and I know they didn't happen because I didn't check them off. Did someone else check them off? I don't think they did. Right?
My phone hasn't rang in 15 minutes. Is
there a problem? Is there is something wrong with our phones?
Phone anxiety,
yes,
right?
We have all that, and so I think all of that. We've been through all of that, but what happened in the last couple of weeks, because we've been working with you now, which we love, and it's really cool to have that relationship with you on all different levels, where you kind of know where we've been and how we came up and that kind of stuff, and now how hard we're working and helping us just these little
that's all it really
and then
is.
it's like, okay, let's keep going, because I'm very systems driven. Colton's really good with people, and so we just keep layering that together, and we've made all this stuff. But we're doing the Business Academy, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And it's been really cool.
That's
and
my baby. Yeah.
yes, and I'm really excited about it. We're really proud to be a part of it, as that's kind of growing in our area, at least. I know you do this everywhere, but you've never really done it at home.
No, I haven't.
And so,
shame on me for that.
Well, hey, we're okay, because now we're getting it today.
We're happy you're here now.
And the biggest thing is, 2 things that kind of made me laugh. Okay. One is, I've been doing these little classes we talked about a little bit that I didn't know that other people didn't go to business seminars, that they didn't do this stuff, that they weren't getting that poured in. I went to my first Buffini Mastermind Conference, which is a big old Kool-Aid factory, and it's amazing. It is, but that, I was 22.
Wow.
And I thought that was normal. I didn't know people didn't do that kind of stuff. My dad just pushed that on me, which I'm really grateful for, and we were able to do all that kind of stuff. So I go to do something. I think we missed a conference during COVID. We weren't able to go that year. And we were we could feel it, that we didn't go get that energy. We didn't go get that juice. We didn't go get that drive. And so when you brought this to Midlothian, where I could go down the street, I was there in 3 minutes, which is amazing. Yeah. From my house there. I mean,
I love that.
Yeah.
Slept in my own bed.
It was right. We're paying thousands of dollars to go to Vegas to get the same juice, and we were able to get it right there. So I just think it's so cool. And a guy in the class, really awesome. I love that I'm meeting other people I didn't know either, because Midlothian's growing.
Well, and the overall different businesses. It's not you're not pigeonholed into one industry. It's across the spectrum.
Yeah, we had all kinds of different people in there.
Just to let you know, all those people buy houses.
I know, right? Don't tell anyone else. But
the class is full. Nobody else.
Nobody's picking it up.
But it was really cool to kind of see all that build up. And one guy said to me, and he's older, he's probably more like our parents' age and stuff. And he said that was the first time he'd ever been to anything like that. And I was like, what?
It'll blow your mind.
People don't do this regularly. And then I started thinking how grateful I am that I've had all these opportunities to do this kind of stuff. And then that Colton also supports us going, can we go to San Diego to go to this conference? Can we go to Vegas to go to this conference? Can we go to Orlando? All these things. And so he's all about it. And I realized, oh my gosh, people aren't doing this, and you're bringing it right back home. So I thought that was just so cool.
Man, I really appreciate you even acknowledging that and putting that out there, because that is the fact.
Yes.
It blows me away that people have not done this their whole life. And just think about if they would have, and like your dad did for you, pushing that in, and what you're going to be able to do
For Kinley, yes.
In there, and what they're going to, like Presley's going to be able to do. And that's going to give them the edge. And it's not just about, it's about the education and what's new and cutting edge, but it's also about setting your mind right. Yeah. Mindset of a champion, right? That's what we're on brand, life by design training. This is not the place to do it. I don't know why I brought this up, but I'm so proud of it because there was a guy in that event, and I want you to read this. I don't know. I was in Orlando there in Disney because as soon as I left that deal, we got on a plane.
You went straight off. Yeah.
So I'm running around, and this old boy that was in the event, an older gentleman, may or may not have been the same guy, sent me a long text message and said how much he appreciated it. And we get a lot of that. We get great testimonies, but why do I do this? Why did I start this? Yeah. Because there's somebody like me that's in their early 20s that got their girlfriend pregnant, that is not employable, has no job, has no money, and now he's got to raise a family. Yeah. That's who I'm doing it for. I'm doing the guy that's been rejected in his school, been called dumb as a box of rocks, had his family that, I've had all the things, the divorces, everything. I do it for that, but this is the best. I mean, it's like, I looked around like, it's like punking me. Because this testimony,
is this real?
What this guy texted me was this. He goes, when I left he goes, I'm so thankful I got to go. He said, I didn't want to leave, but when I did, I got home, and as soon as I got home, we had a bad thing happen with our family. And I used the things you taught me for my family.
How awesome. Full circle.
What that did was flip the situation and allow us to come out with a positive result.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
And I already know that this is going to impact my business, and he just signed a big deal with somebody else because of that. And I was like, that was what I'm talking about.
But that says that we always talk about, for our agents, anybody, if you get one thing out of that hour training you went to, whatever it is, and this was an all-day thing, right? But still, you get one thing that you can right now put into practice, so worth your time. So he sat there, he listened, he absorbed it, he got it, he put it into play.
And you got to put it into practice. Yes. It ain't going to do any good unless you do something with it. That weight's not going to lift itself, right? I mean, look at you, musclehead, you're looking good, by the way.
So working hard.
Man, I'm proud of you for a lot of different reasons, but that's right. You got to put it in practice. You said that earlier. Yeah. I hope you guys have been going into that, like starting to.
Yeah. Yes. So we have been. So the other point I wanted to make, which leads perfectly together, is that sometimes you got to hear the right thing at the right time. Right, everyone talks about this. This is not.
The teacher will appear.
Right. Okay. This is not new. This has been around. The concept is there, but we were definitely in the room at the right time. Our anxiety, I don't know if you could feel it, if you could see it physically on us, but it was there. It was, the last place we needed to be that day, we had so much stuff going on. Yep. I am maxed out, right? We are at capacity. Colton tells me that every day. You're at capacity. Don't say yes to that. You're at capacity. And it's so true. And that's where we were.
That's a wise
statement. And it didn't get on my calendar, which doesn't happen for me. Y'all know me. So
yes. We live and die by that thing.
I was freaking out. It didn't get on the calendar. I was, oh my goodness. So I moved some stuff around. We got there. We're there. Smile, Haley. Watch your face. Watch your face. Watch your face. Everything's fine. Don't open the computer. Just, it's fine. Sit down. Just big breath. Okay, you know what? It's Michael. It's Edwin. It's gonna be good. We already know that. So let's just be here for a minute. Okay. We zone out, and we're just trying. I didn't even get my computer out, even though they gave me an opportunity. Yeah. If you want to take notes on your computer, if you need to take notes on your computer, it's fine. Which normally Haley'd be like, perfect, and taking care of this and taking care of this, right? And I said no, So I said no distractions. So that's also the class that I said no. I need that electronically because I'm sticking to my iPad. I'm sticking to my electronic notes.
And put it together.
We sat there, and a couple of times I laughed because you and Edwin both were trying to, hey, Haley, what's your thing? And I was like going to town. And I had notes and notes and notes because I was I guess I was just on the edge of the cliff enough, where it was like some of the stuff was like, ooh, right, I forgot about that. That's how I fix this. That's how I get that back under control. That's how I get this here. Here we go. And so I probably looked like I wasn't paying attention, but I was in because
you were grinding out.
I was just like, oh my goodness, writing down all this kind of stuff. A goal for property management, a goal for our real estate business, a goal for the brokerage. 3 different goals all the time. It's so tiring. It's exhausting. Every time you ask me what's your goal, I'm like, which one?
Yeah.
Which one?
For where? Yeah. For where are we? Who are we today? What hat's on in the collection?
Yeah, which hat are we putting on?
And it just helped us get this little clarity bubble of we are providing comfort and confidence no matter which one it is. That's what we're selling. we're selling that we're going to take care of you. It's going to be okay. We got you. And it's in every which direction. So instead of thinking like, I sell houses and we manage property and I also help you be the best agent you can be, it was just like, you know what?
That's huge.
And it sounds so simple. It sounds so like, well, duh. What took you so long to get, well, because I was trying to grow 3 things. And whenever we got 2 words that brought all of them together, it just really gave some peace to everything for a minute. And it was like, man, we can sell
the vision's clear.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what do we really do?
Yeah.
Comfort and confidence, right? That's we're going to walk through every avenue you got, right? Good, bad, and ugly. You're moving or selling, buying for all sorts of different reasons, and they're not always great. But we're going to come in, we're going to meet you where you're at, the comfort, and the comfort and the confidence. And I really do think it fits the bill. It's like putting on the glove that fits just right.
Just right, yeah.
From that academy though, we had previously seen the paper copy of the planner, and then we got the digital version during that mastermind or master class. And I'm looking at it, and I personally have never been a planner guy. We've tried it. We've forced our way through it with the 12-week year, getting into that.
Yeah, that's tough.
And that, for me personally, has been an exercise of practice. Just opening that up every day.
Patience, yeah.
And doing it. And what I will say is that in using that particular planner, it has been very apparent to me the level of importance for the daily gratitude and what you're doing. And what I so appreciate about you and your companies and what you guys are doing is that it truly is lived out in that leading with gratitude and what you do. And the authenticity there is amazing. And it's perfect.
Man, that means a lot. You
so
say that
happy
to me.
about it.
I'm so glad you recognize that, because sometimes you go hard and people just don't say that to us.
We've been, to you. I mean, he's been helping me hold that part accountable, and they're like, girl, it's okay. Like the other day I said, I didn't do anything today. I didn't do anything. I've been here for 12 hours and I haven't done anything. And he said, oh my God, shut up. I'm like, what? That we work together, live together, married, you know. And I don't remember which day it was, but you started spouting out all the things that happened. I helped. We had brought on 3 new agents.
Yeah, it was a busy day.
I spent numerous
what it turned out to, literally what it turned out to was.
What was the one thing you didn't get done, probably?
Check her email.
Yeah.
But the beauty of it is it was all agent centric, agent related things that had to happen. They were for the brokerage. It was all wonderful. But it's just tough.
Well, internally, what do you provide? Comfort and confidence.
And that's exactly
externally, what do you provide? Comfort and confidence. And here's what when I kept asking you guys what your goal, this journey's awesome with y'all, by the way. I've already said that, but I just sincerely mean it. What's your goals? Which one? And what's one? And what you just said to me when you're explaining when we were talking about that is, I have this, I do that, we do this, we do that. Well, it's a party till you break something.
Yeah.
It's not a party till you break something. So what? With that, you're talking about your agenda, what you do. We do this, we do this, we do this.
Yeah.
And when somebody says something to you, and you tell them we provide comfort and confidence, and it doesn't matter what vertical, because that person is talking to you about one vertical,
right? Yeah.
And you're doing what for them? Providing comfort and confidence. And people aren't going to buy anything until you make it about them.
Right.
And that's their and you said this a while ago, emotional. Makes it emotional. It makes it emotional for who? Them.
Right.
So you guys are on to something bigger than just that little. You said it seems little, but it's really not.
Yeah.
Because now I can brand that in 20 seconds.
Right.
And I can tell you that in a podcast for 3 hours.
Exactly.
So that's what you provide. Doesn't matter what vertical it is. The person that's trying to get something, that's for me.
Yes, perfect.
Well, in an effort not to get on for 3 hours, we are going to have to wrap up, but we're going to continue this on the next one. Thank you so much for being here.
No problem, guys. Hey, you got to have me back too, because Property Power Couple, number 1, bomb name, and number 2, I hadn't even gotten into the personal stuff.
You didn't even get to ask all the questions.
We got time.
Kevin E, Monster Millennial, don't be kicking us out yet, bro. I love the new podcast, guys. Thank y'all for having me in, man. We'll see y'all on the other side.
Appreciate it. Absolutely.